Hi everybody, it's great to see you for our plank challenge today. Are you ready to do it? Let's go and begin. So come and join me on your hands and knees, and we'll just take a moment to warm up our bodies, particularly our arms and our wrists. So let's begin with our cat stretch. Hands under your shoulders or slightly in front of your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine, arching your back. Exhale, curl the tailbone under, rounding your spine. Inhale, unraveling, lengthening, look out forwards. Exhale, rounding your spine, looking towards your belly, starting to wake up the abdominals. Inhale, lengthening, chest forwards and up. And exhale, rounding. Inhale, lengthen again. And we'll take this into our moving cat stretch. We're going to round the spine, sending the hips back to the heels. Bring your elbows down, look forwards, draw the chest forwards, and push the ground away. Round on your spine, releasing the head. Sit back to the heels. Place the elbows onto the mat. Make sure the elbows are parallel to each other. Come forwards and push the floor away. Let's go for two more. Round your spine, going back, elbows down, come forwards and push the floor away. Last one, inhale, rounded, shift back, come forwards and lift up. Good. From here, we're going to give the wrist a stretch before we start our planks. Turn one hand at a time. Fingertips pointing towards you, palm facing up, stretching your wrists. And then switch. Same on the other side, just one hand at a time, stretching out. Good. Let's begin. So from here, step your right foot back, step your left foot back, and we come into our first plank. Now just take a moment to check into your position. Check that the elbows are not locking, so just a micro bend. Shoulders away from the ears, pushing the floor away. I'd rather you're a little bit higher than you're hanging down, so try and really lift up. Inhale, exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Your knees can be slightly bent or you can have your legs straight. Inhale, exhale, rock into plank. Now we'll have 10 mountain climbers. Bring your right knee in, step it back, left knee in, step it back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift your hips up and back, downward facing back, downward facing dog. And anytime you can always take a moment in child's pose if you need to rest your wrists or release your shoulders. Come forwards into plank again. This time, bring the right knee in again. Now step the right foot over and across the left foot. And then from there, swivel your heels down. So now your hips are facing to your left, but the chest is still facing to the mat. Inhale, let the hips come down an inch. Exhale, push the floor away, lift the hips up. Hips down a little bit and lift the hips up. We're working the obliques and the waist. Lower and lift. Facing right to the mat, bring the right knee into the chest. Step it back, left side. Left knee comes in. Step the foot across the right, swivel the heels down, hips now facing over towards the right side. Lower the hips and lift the hips up. Hips lower, lift the hips up. Hips lower, lift the hips up. Pick up the left knee, tuck it in, back. Lift your hips all the way up and back, downward dog. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Good. From here, roll yourself all the way up to standing. Take a big stretch with your arms up. As you're moving your arms up, gently circle your hands to give your wrists a break. And then open the arms out to the side. Interlace the fingers behind your back and just reach the arms back and down. Open out the chest, look up perhaps. Nice release here. Breathe in. Breathe out, release the arms, roll yourself forwards and down again. Bend your knees as needed. Walk your hands all the way forwards, back into your plank. Right knee comes into the chest again. Step your right foot over the left leg to the left. Swivel your heels down. This time come into your side plank. Take the left arm up. With the right hand, push the floor away. One thread the needle stretch. The top arm comes all the way under. Keep lifting the hips and reach the arms back up. Take the left hand down to the mat where you came from. Pick up the right knee into the chest and step it back plank. Second side, left knee comes in, inhale. Exhale, step your leg across. Swivel your heels down. Continue turning the chest. Side plank on your left arm. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, right arm thread the needle. Stay lifted. Inhale, reaching the arm up. Exhale, hand down, left knee to the chest, step it back. Lift your hips up, walk your hands again all the way back towards your feet. Let the spine hang, inhale. Exhale, roll yourself all the way up. Again, big stretch with the arms up high to the sky. One more time, releasing, turning your hands, releasing the wrists. Burst the arms open, interlace your hands behind you, and again, give it another big stretch. Draw the shoulders back and down, opening your chest. Inhale, one more to go. Let's come forwards and down. Roll down, give your arms a little shake, your shoulders, all the way forwards. Come all the way forwards, and this time, come down onto your elbows, forearm plank. Elbows under your shoulders. You can have your hands flat, or you can interlace your fingers as well. Lengthen from the heels to the crown of the head. One leg at a time. Right leg, lift up, tap down, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap. Tuck the right toes onto the floor. Change to the left and lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap. Try and keep your leg nice and straight. Hips stay steady, they're not dipping, they're not lifting. And toes down. Bring the knees down lightly and straighten. Knees down and straighten. Knees tap and straighten. Knees tap and straighten. Bring your knees all the way down. Relax back. Child's pose. Take your arms for a moment all the way back. Fold into a small little ball. Relax your shoulders. So whenever we do planks, we always work those arms and shoulders at the same time, which is a really good bonus. Take your arms over to the right side. In your child's pose, stretch them out forwards. And then walk your hands all the way over to the left diagonal. Stretching out. Come back to the center. Roll yourself up, and then any comfortable seat. We're going to finish with a couple of stretches for those arms and shoulders. So bringing your right hand behind your neck. The left hand is going to help press the arm up. Try and keep your head in a neutral position, stretching out the triceps. Careful not to overarch your lower back here. Inhale, release the arms. Right arm crosses in front of you. Left arm, wrap it around it, and then squeeze your right arm in. Now notice how that right shoulder wants to come forwards and lift up. Just encourage it to gently go back and down. Breathe. And then release. Good. Roll your shoulders. Then we do the left side. Inhale, left arm up, hand behind the neck head. Take hold of the elbows, stretch it out. Being mindful of the spine position, not to overarch. Head as neutral as possible. And release it. Left arm crosses in front of you. The other arm wraps around it. Squeeze the arm in. At the same time, draw your left shoulder gently back and down. And then relax the arms again, give the shoulders a nice shake. And then just to complete our practice, circling your head, you can either do half circles or you can do full circles. See what feels nice for your neck. Just to make sure there's no more tension in your neck now. Amazing. Well done for completing the plank challenge. I hope you enjoyed it. See you very soon.